Something a couple years ago was $250, so price is definitely going up.
First class or domestic?
I think this is, tourist class, as they say back in the day. First class, that probably would have been a lot more. Hey, people are writing in saying that their flowers are popping up.
I've been
They're
seeing that.
confused by the weather.
Mother Nature is very confused, we like to say, when, getting our spring season mixed up with our winter season. We've had a lot of that happening. We're going to have even more of that happening as well. But we do like to see your flower pictures on social media. So keep on sending them in to us. Let's talk about our conditions, at least for tonight, heading in towards tomorrow as we start to kind of prepare ourselves for what this week looks like. It's going to be another non-traditional week of active weather here in Northeast Ohio. Upper 30s right now. We got a light north wind behind that frontal boundary, only about 3 to perhaps even about 5 miles per hour. All other areas in the Midwest and Great Lakes states are comfortably enjoying some winter-like weather right now in terms of teens to 20s to 30s. You can see down south, not too far away from St. Louis and also Pittsburgh, in the 40s at this hour. So let's now start looking to see what happens with the mid and upper levels. They're sort of the drivers in terms of our weather systems here in the country, and what happens, their directions, and how they respond to sort of the events that are allowing them to precipitate some of that moisture. So we got mild conditions down south. Mild conditions moving up towards the north Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will, of course, cause any sort of precipitation that we receive here to be mainly rainfall. We exchange that trough out west for that ridge out east as we head towards the middle of the week, and then the latter portion of the week we kind of switch things up a little bit. We start to rebalance things out by the weekend, heading in towards next week where the cold air wants to shift back in a week or so from now. But all in all, we're in for another sort of onslaught of cold weather moving in. So let's kind of set the stage here. We got multi-state alerts posted for 20 plus states right now, ranging from high winds to winter weather to including even a blizzard, at least in the forecast for some of the areas in the high plains, even flooding concerns south and east over towards Louisiana, stretching all the way over towards South Carolina. The lower 48 doesn't look too menacing at this point. Much of the warm weather is down towards the south. There's our weak frontal boundary right now, just kind of hanging out around the Ohio River Valley. This is our next frontal boundary that's going to be moving on in. This will sort of move in as a warm front for you tomorrow, and then we'll have that one riding into our region by Wednesday, Thursday of this week. Snowy weather confined off the north and west, rainy weather confined off the south and also west. South of Carolina near the Baja right now, they're expected to marry over the central plains, and that's what will bring us rain back in our forecast. 50s and 60s returning, and then a crash of temperatures by the end of the week. As I said before, this is kind of where we're kind of hanging out overnight tonight. Not too terrible, but as we put everything in motion here in the big picture with your National Design Mart forecast, Tuesday, just a stray shower or two in the afternoon. Again, not terrible. By the time we close out Tuesday, heading in towards Wednesday, look at this, that surge of warmth coming on in, building in some rain showers there for Wednesday morning, and we complete the day on Wednesday mainly as a rain event. So moderate to heavy rain showers. That kind of starts to dissipate a wee bit overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday. More showers going to be expected here when we get another round of moving through, but the snowy weather stays up towards the north. Once we get the wraparound flow coming in on Friday, heading in towards Saturday, then I think we'll get a few light snow flurries or two, and some of it could switch over a little bit of rain if we get a little bit more warmth. By Friday night, heading in towards Saturday, we're free and clear. A stray system likely on Saturday, as I said before. And then Sunday, we're clearing things out yet again. So that up and down flow is really kind of what we're going to be dealing with here. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook starting with tomorrow. Morning showers, I think it's going to kind of wane a little bit. We might have more of a PM stray shower or two. Mid-40s expected, climb into the lower 50s on Wednesday. There is that warm front pushing on in, and it'll likely drag even more rain into the area. By Thursday, we get rid of that system, we bring the cold on in, and we're locked into the 20s all throughout the day on Friday. We bounce back by Saturday and Sunday with another possible rain snow mixing on in on Monday.